Welcome to the Digital Photography Cafe. I'm Trevor Curran, your digital marketing guy.
And I'm Cristina, your professional photographer.
So grab a latte, pull up a chair, and join us as we chat about the art and business of photography.
All right, everybody, we're back at WPPI, and this hour we have Sigma here, Jack Howard with us. So Jack, how are you doing today?
Doing good, thanks for having us on.
Appreciate you coming, appreciate it. So for the listeners, go ahead and tell us a little bit about Sigma's background.
Absolutely, Sigma Corporation is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. It's family owned and privately held corporation. It is still run by the founding chairman. Cameras and lenses are manufactured in Japan.
So Sigma's here at WPPI. What are the items that they're highlighting?
One of the items that's been really, really hot and that we've been talking a lot about is the very unique 120 to 300 f2.8 telephoto zoom lens. This is a lens that none of our competitors really have this focal length and constant aperture in that combination. It's been on cameras all day. People have just been looking at it, and it's very, very popular lens with everyone who's coming to the booth today.
Yeah, 2.8 is what you said, right?
Constant aperture f2.8, yes.
You can't beat that, especially for low light.
Exactly, low light and reach for sports and wildlife. When you think about this lens, think of it as a 300 2.8 prime with the bonus of being able to rack back to 120 millimeters to loosen up your frame when you need to. Another item that's been really hot and people have been asking a lot about is the 70 to 200 2.8 with optical stabilizer. This was just recently named the ISA European Lens of the Year. Again, this is a constant aperture telephoto zoom lens with a professional build, and it's really hot. It's a great lens.
That sounds like a bread and butter lens for me. 70-200?
Absolutely, absolutely. If you're a sports photographer, if you're a portraitist, if you're doing weddings, you want that reach and range and versatility. I mean, you got great depth of field and bokeh and performance.
So let me ask you, what makes Sigma a lens that a photographer would want to buy over in, let's say, a Nikon or a Canon lens? Why would they want to switch and use Sigma?
Value. The value. The performance of Sigma lenses is excellent, and the prices are really, really exceptional.
And build quality is right in line with the pro level?
Absolutely, take a look, and you can feel that feels like a rock solid.
Oh yeah.
The 70 to 200, these are
beautiful.
Yeah. These are great lenses.
Really nice lens.
I love that all the Sigma lenses are this nice, beautiful matte black. Just kind of nice to kind of blend in a little bit, especially when you have, like for example, this monstrosity torpedo of a lens on the end of the camera. That's great.
So which lens is that? That's a huge lens. I know our listeners can't see it, but we'll describe it.
The 120 to 300 2.8.
The 120 to 300. Okay, so here's the visual. It stands about, what, 14 inches high?
A little over a foot long, yeah, absolutely.
Has a lens diameter at the top of what, about 4 inches?
I believe it takes a 105 millimeter thread.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty huge.
It is.
You need your buddy to help hold it.
Exactly.
Rest it on his shoulder.
Sigma has always been very, very innovative. I mean, when you look at some of the other lenses in lineup, we've got the very unique 300, 800 f5.6 zoom, which dwarfs this 120 to 300.
Right.
We've got circular fisheyes for APS-C circles and full frame. We've got a great lineup of full frame and APS-C lenses, from circular fisheyes up to super telephotos. And
so not only does Sigma create these amazing lenses, but they also do some wonderful bodies too. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely. The SD1 counter at the booth for the Sigma SD1 SLR has been jam-packed. There's been a lot of interest in people actually getting their hands on and seeing the outstanding image quality that this large Foveon chip is producing, and we've got these illuminated backlit photos at the booth, and they're just gorgeous. The imagery that's
very cool.
The 85 millimeter, the 85 f1.4 has been also getting a lot of attention at the booth, but we haven't even had to push it. People are just coming up and asking for it. This is a lens where everyone is coming up and just saying, I want to check out this 85 1.4. It's a gorgeous lens, short telephoto, full image circle. it's a full frame.
It's a full frame lens.
Yes, and at 85, that's the picture perfect portrait lens, right?
It absolutely is, and the f1.4 aperture gives gorgeously shallow depth of field. This lens rates really high. You asked earlier about the quality and the cost. This is one of our premium lenses, and some independent testing sites have rated this higher on both APS-C circle and full frame images higher than either the Canon f1.2 or the f1.8. So that's something that people should be aware of, that these lenses are sharp and perform very well.
So anyways, Jack, listen, I'm sure everyone has got a lot of good information about all the new products. Where would they go out to find more about Sigma?
Visit us online at sigmaphoto.com. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/Sigma Corporation of America, and you'll find out everything that's going on.
Very good.
Thanks so much for being on the show. We really appreciate it.
Excellent.
Yeah, thanks a lot.